Sorry?
Oh, I'm very proud of you, both of you, thank you.
No worries. What's going on, team? It's now 9:30 in the morning and we've met up with Matt from Buffbox. Today we're going to JST and it's a box that I've really wanted to go to, so it's owned by Steve Fawcett. But anyway, we're here this morning at Costa getting our morning coffee. Weird thing about this station, there's also another Costa over there. Doesn't make any sense. Picked up an iced latte with sugar-free vanilla. These are like the start of summer. This means it's summer has started. I got in the car this morning and this song was playing. It's like the happiest song I think I've ever heard of in my life.
Cause I got a new chick. She's so hot, she make my heart skip. Oh, this time.
Do you know what? I actually watched that
Take Me Out episode.
Yeah, that episode. And I was laughing my head off. That's him who got called.
Just a quick one. I'm going to take you out of this episode really quickly to say yes to the answer of was I in Take Me Out. I was in the 2015 series. It's a dating show in the UK. It was really fun to do, and I got called Scott 3 times in it.
Hi, Scott.
Craig!
But anyway, back to the awesome. This is a really cool episode, so stay tuned for the rest of it. Back to the episode.
Welcome to CrossFit JST.
I've never been into a gym that has 2 different floors. So they have the upstairs, which is more like cardio stretch, and then they have what they call the dungeon, which is down there and it's like the main box, which I really like the feel of because it's like really hardcore and grungy. This sign above the dungeon is wicked. It says, check your ego at the door. It doesn't matter where you finish, only that you finish with integrity and give a solid effort. Leave the gym better than when you walked in. It's like, you know when you go into a football stadium and you go down into the dungeon and then you do this? They do it at like football.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Hello. Oh. Not only do they have 1 box dog here, they have 2. Hello. Today I'm training alongside Steve, which is a blessing for me. Like, he qualified for regionals and it's going to be really cool to train alongside him. So we're starting off today with max wall balls with a 30-pound ball and then straight into max ball balls with a 20-pound ball. And we're going to do that twice, with a little rest in between. Did you see that? He smashed me. Ugh. After Saturday, lost a bit of motivation, lost a bit of drive, felt a bit knackered, so I kind of took 3 or 4 days off. Hit scale the heights qualifier, WOD 2, but now this is like my first proper session back, kind of nearly a week later, and it feels so good. Sometimes you just need that little bit of a break after going hard for a little while. You just do. Let's go, round 2. Wall balls are one of those things, it's just all in your head. Yes, you start to get tired and whatever, but you just have to be headstrong and keep moving. Right, let's go back in and chill with the crew. Congratulations to Jack for qualifying for the Meridian Regionals. He's got a cool little story. So last year you finished
1,168.
And this year you finished
32nd, 31st, 31st.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Time for a little competition with max pull-ups. It's always fun to add a little bit of competition in your training. It pushes you there a little bit more. How much you get?
46.
Nice.
52.
Bang on. I got a new PB on pull-ups. 40. I find with pull-ups, like when I start off, it feels really nice and fluid, and then by the end you just feel like a salmon flailing around. And it's more like your grip that goes, not necessarily your back muscles. We've just been told in the next workout that we have to do 28 pistols for 3 rounds, then we rest 5 minutes, then we have to do 28 pistols again for 3 rounds. I don't even know how many pistols that is, but that's a lot. I'm not even going to be able to walk tomorrow. And then you add the power cleans in, this is going to be a nightmare. was nice. There's some real old school classic R&B bangers in here. I like this. What's the plan?
Food time. Get some buff box down. Rest and train again.
Yes. The things you don't see with CrossFit Games athletes.
I've been really trying, baby.
It's because you're malting too much. Lunchtime antics are over, so now we're on to the second part of the day, which is deadlifts. And we're doing them at speed, so we're going 55% at 1 rep max, and we're going to do 3 lots of 7, resetting yourself after every single time. After that, then we're going to go 4 sets of 8 single leg deadlifts, and then after that, I'd never heard of a Jefferson curl, but we're going 4 sets of 25 reps, really light, and it's like the worst deadlift you've ever seen. I'll explain. What's going on, team? Short, sharp commentary to start off here. We started off with explosive deadlifts. These are just to get the fast twitch muscle fibers firing and to get used to pulling weight off the ground with intensity. We then moved on to single leg deadlifts, which are great for hamstrings, great for glutes, great stabilizer, and it's a really good way to target hamstring strength in terms of targeting imbalances that may be built up over kind of the standard conventional deadlifts. But anyway, I'm just going to let Steve demonstrate how you do the Jefferson's curl, and I'll be back with the rest of the commentary just after that.
So we're going to start at the top, and then we're going to roll down 1 vertebrae at a time until we're right down at the bottom. And then the dumbbell's going to be just in front of your toes, and then roll back up 1 vertebrae at a time, all the way up to the top.
A Jefferson curl is basically the worst form of deadlift you can do, where you look in the gym and if you saw someone doing it, you'd probably think, what the hell are they doing? The reason why we're doing it is because when you're in a competition and sometimes you get super fatigued, then you need those stabilizer muscles around the spine to be working. Yes, we don't want to have this form in competitions, but sometimes when you're absolutely knackered, those little stabilizer muscles might have to kick in when your form isn't 100%. Now, when doing this exercise, you want to keep it really light, and you just want to concentrate more on the movement and activation of the core throughout. That was a new move for me, and do try it out in the gym if you haven't heard of this move either. It was really beneficial. But that's the end of this commentary. Do leave it a like rating if you do enjoy the content. We'll talk to you later on in the video. Now that's done, it's time to finish with kind of a gassy workout. After all the kind of lifting stuff, this is what it is. So it's 5 rounds of 400 meter run and then 40 GHD sit-ups, 1 minute rest. Instead of the 40 GHD sit-ups, because they've only got 2 of them and they need to share it, I'm gonna do 20 toes to bar, just because toes to bar is one of my weaknesses. So I'm just gonna work on it. 5 rounds is 100 toes to bar in total. So that should be pretty cool. I should run up the top of the hill. Yeah. Right, so JST is known for the hill. So it goes all the way up there. And I think to the top and back is about 400 meters. That's horrendous. Right, let's get this show on the road.
3, 2, 1, let's go.
I was looking on the camera. It doesn't look as steep on the camera as it is in real life. Five rounds done. That absolutely ruined me. Running up that hill after doing toes to bar, your hip flexors is just annihilated. And then you probably saw I was probably doing like 10 and then sets of 2 and 3. My hip flexors were just gone. That was horrible. This is pretty cool. I can't show it right now for a couple of reasons, but they'll be hitting the market very soon. What did you think of it?
Good. Really good.
Cheers, guys. See you in a bit. Appreciate it. Thanks for today. Today for me was an eye-opener. So it was amazing training with Steve. Steve is one of the nicest guys I've literally ever met, and he's so down to earth and humble about everything. He was in the CrossFit Games last year, and this year it's going to be his 4th, 5th or 6th, I can't remember, regionals. That's incredible. For me, the people who make it to the top of their game have 2 things. Number one is consistency. And we're not talking consistency for a month or 2 months or a year. We're talking years on years on years of consistently chipping away. Effort is the second thing. You can't buy effort, you have to give it. No one else can make you give effort. That comes from in here, and that is what separates people who are elite to people who just kinda want it. Moral of the story, give consistent effort in whatever you do to get the best out of it. But anyway, that's the end of this video. Here's all your photos as always, just flashing by. You guys are awesome. And yeah, that's that. It's another vlog done, and we'll catch you in the next one. So we'll see you guys in the next one.